Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I was just about to hit the trails today. I was going to transport some of my bikes out there, and I thought what a better time to do a video about transporting e-bikes. That's something to consider when you're looking to buy an e-bike. What kind do you want? Do you want the regular traditional bike that can be mounted just like you see over here? Do you want a foldable one you can stick into the back of your car? Or do you want a big fat tire one so you want some comfort? Now you've got some issues with transport. So we'll talk about all that in today's video. Let's go. So we're going to start first off with a traditional e-bike like the Van Powers that I have right here. Now this is actually an e-bike, and there's a lot of e-bikes that look like a normal bike, and there's the appeal of it is to be able to go out on the roads. Nobody even knows you have an e-bike, but you just have that little bit of power, a little extra power when you are getting up those hills. So it is nice to have. Now this one right here is a fantastic e-bike. What I use this for mostly is when I transport off to paved trails, because this is not super comfortable. This is definitely a road e-bike. So, but it's very light, very extremely light, and most people will have this type of bike mount. Now, this type of bike mount does not work with most e-bikes because you need to have a straight bar. There's ways to manipulate it elsewhere, but really, if you have a normal, very light e-bike, this is absolutely perfect for transportation out there. Now, if you're going to be doing off-road trails, completely different story. My next two e-bikes would be good for that. We'll talk about how you can transport those as well. Next up, we have the foldable design. Now, this one is by ebike, and this one's really nice because you don't even need a bike mount at all. These fold up really small. The frame itself folds down, as does even the handlebars here. So let me show you that really fast. If you just open this right up, it just literally folds right down. This folds in, and you can stick it in the back of your SUVs. And there's even smaller ones than this that you can actually put in small sedans, which is absolutely crazy. So if you are looking for ease of transport, without question, a foldable design is fantastic. Now, when it comes to foldable bikes, there's going to be less suspension. This one actually has a little bit of suspension, but most don't. So keep that in mind. A fat tire design on a foldable e-bike is probably the way most of you are going to want to go. You can go off-road, you can go on-road, plenty of traction. You have a really good grit on your tire as well. But transporting, this is by far the easiest, so you don't even need a bike mount. You could fit it in most people's cars just like this. And finally, you've got the full-size fat tire e-bike. These are the most popular without question for a number of reasons. One, they're in most cases faster. They have a better comfortable seat, more comfortable suspension, gonna have the big fat tires. This is very popular right now. This particular one is by Donaggio. Fantastic e-bike. Now you're talking $2,000. It's not an inexpensive e-bike at all. And on top of that, how do you transport it? You most certainly couldn't stick it on this right here. I mean, the tire would fall off, for crying out loud. And even a traditional e-bike mount that goes into the frame, this thing's over 100 pounds. It probably won't hold it. So there's special mounts that you can get out there that will go into your trailer hitch. So you can potentially do that, but you want to make sure that it's not mounted to a really weak bumper. It's actually on your frame. There's some factors there to consider, but transporting this thing is almost non-existent. I know you can do it out there, and in fact, I have ordered, and I'll be doing a review on one type of transport for your bike, for your e-bike, so these types of e-bikes that can handle the weight, and it can actually handle 2 of these. So we'll talk about that in another video. But transporting these by far is the most expensive and most challenging without a doubt. So what's comfortable? Do you want like a really light e-bike that you can stick up here like a traditional bike mount? You can't tell it's an e-bike. Do you want a foldable one where you can conveniently fold it, stick it in the back of any type of vehicle? Or do you want the most comfortable, the most powerful, the best e-bike of all? Transporting might not be the easiest thing to do. But those are the 3 basic types of e-bikes that you can get. So look at your e-bike. Maybe if you're looking for another e-bike, kind of decide what's best for you. What do you want to do? Are you going to ride around your location, or are you going to take it out to the trails? I take it out to the trails all the time. And in most cases, this does not come with me for that very reason. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.